the National Football League, a breakup letter. Seeing is the strongest of teachers. It has taught me where your heart has always been. Charles Dickens, Great Expectations. First memories begin at 4, or maybe 5. My first memories of you are letters encapsulated in captions on a floor model television screen, and wanting to find meaning in them. And I'm pretty sure I loved you first before I learned to read, before I learned terms like femme fatale or unrequited love. See, my love for you precedes the Sesame Street have fun with reading books. Before Hooked on Phonics was a thing, before Dick and Jane, before Huck Finn met Tom Sawyer, before lions and witches and wardrobes, before Charles Dickens and Alexander Dumas and The Red Badge of Courage, abridged version. Before I read plays like The Merchant of Venice or The Tempest or The Crucible. Before that crucial time spent reading Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou rhymes on a lime green floor pillow in my Aunt Honey's library, summer 1985. I was enamored with you before I fell in with the chestnut-haired girl on Short Street, before Sweet Coco moved in next door with her raven hair and eyes and her accent and her adoration for white t-shirts and water pistol fights. This was before super soakers were invented. This was before the door-to-door salesman circumvented my father's penny pinch and inched the world of Encyclopedia Britannica into my life, one volume at a time. You were the reason a 9 p.m. bedtime on Monday night was akin to torture. And if church was a meal in a pew, you were a barbecue and chocolate cake and 6 kinds of ice cream on the picnic table while seated next to the Jesus Christ himself and the Lord God in heaven. My multiplication tables started with 7. By the age of 7, I knew I loved you. You were Lynn Swan and John Stallworth and tiny hot dogs smothered in barbecue sauce at my Nana's house on Super Bowl Sunday, 1980. You were Tony Dorsett's crazy 99-yard run on my parents' black and white on a Monday night when I was supposedly asleep in bed. You are the reason my cousins still call me a traitor for abandoning the Dallas Cowboys as a teenager. And you were there before those late-night sneaks across town to see that girl on Short Street. And you were there before Not-So-Sweet Coco broke my heart into 1,000 pieces, 1,000 reasons to believe I'd never love anyone again. Back then, you were Coco's honey skin, clinging to that t-shirt. I could only see your curves, not your parallels, my own brown skin. This nation's beginnings, overseers in the grandstands, playing fields and field hands, draft combines and slave auctions, black bodies made commodity, niggas for lease. But love is blind. Love can't fix anything like duct tape or WD-40 or Tony D and Herschel Walker in the same backfield at the same time. You were Barry Sanders' dancing feet, stealing my heart and my allegiance. And my allegiance to you pushed its way through field goal kicking pedophiles, dog fighting rings, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, domestic abuse. But that it happened. This brother took a knee for me, and I see you. He took a knee for me 7 times more likely to be shot by the police. He took a knee for me, and I can't unsee it. I can't un-CTE it. He took a knee to save my life. It was never about stars or stripes or the military or the national anthem with its unquestionably racist, unsung third verse. He took a knee to end the curse of public schools to prison pipelines, longer sentences for same crimes, red line tactics, going back decades before this brother was even born. He took a knee for Michael Brown, for Tamir Rice, for Laquan McDonald, for Walter Scott, for Freddie Gray. He took a knee, and he don't get to play? Yeah, I see you. Black bodies brutalized for the wealth and entertainment of the ruling class. This beautiful, one-handed attention grab fit for mass public consumption. Sunday dinner background music. Monday morning conversation starter. Monday night fantasy heartbreak. See? Only white folks get to be patriots. So I finally see the face of it. Or better yet, I see exactly where your heart is at. You are that beautiful, dangerous creature. You are a Honolulu Blue Note. You are Hail Mary lacking grace. You are Arthur Miller's Abigail. You are Estella to my Pip. You are Edmund's White Witch. And I'm looking for a bridge. But all I've got is 32 rich white men and women collectively, selectively silencing an uppity black man and blinders on that can't filter out this truth. And I only wish it was as simple as telling you goodbye. See, my family loves you. They love watching every tale you spin. But like the man said, seeing is the strongest of teachers. It has taught me where your heart has always been. Thank you.